Like,
touching, but hardly
yeah,
necessary.
they're basically married. I wouldn't be surprised. It, I would be surprised if like Iago was actually a human long, long ago, and for whatever reason Jafar turned him into a bird,
No, I like
and
to
that's why.
imagine. I would like to imagine Robin Williams, the genie, turned Iago into a bird.
What?
Robin
Why would
Williams,
you
the
do that?
genie. Why?
Why?
Because Robin
Why would he
Williams
do-
is a monster.
Robin Williams is dead.
You know, I've actually been listening to a shit ton of Robin Williams' stand up. And I was just like, man, his perspective was just like was literally spot on. Like the dude literally just said shit like as he saw it, and you know, just like it's just an invaluable fucking perspective that we'll never get again, and it's just really sad.
Yeah, it's just kind of. Yeah, B's like that.
Yeah. And I only joke about Robin Williams because I have a shit ton of respect for him. I think most people. I can't think of a single person who has like legitimately anything bad to say about Robin Williams.
What was I gonna say? He's kind of like George Carlin.
Well, that's the thing, is that people had more of a negative opinion about George Carlin just because George Carlin, his entire shtick was to be as like bitter and negative as possible. But the dude was still a fucking genius, and he was still funny as fuck.
That is true.
Yeah. No, but George Carlin and Robin Williams really are like inspirations to me.
What was I gonna say? I remember I fucking had a friend that fucking force-fed me a bunch of George Carlin videos. I enjoyed every single one, but it was just weird how that happened.
I don't like being forced into doing things. I have a really bad habit where if someone is like trying to force me into enjoying something, I'm not going to either do it or enjoy it.
Right. No, that's how it should be. I don't listen to white radio stations.
That's fine.
Who's there?
Why is she
I don't
hiding
know.
behind boxes?
I don't know. I feel like rock and roll is something that you listen to on your own. I wouldn't listen to that on the radio.
Rock and roll is actually just Kingdom Hearts music. If anyone sees you like listen to it, they'll think something's wrong with you.
And the Traverse Town theme is rock music.
Oh my god. He looks like fuck. Oh my god, he just looks bad in this.
He looks like he looks like a thirsty fucking old grinder gay who's been on the application since like 4 a.m. trying so hard to get some 20-year-old dick.
I would love to imagine what Kingdom Hearts would be like if Grindr was around when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out.
Hi, my name is Sora, looking for friends and all the fun. But Sora has absolutely no idea what fun means in a grinder context.
Hi, I'm Sora, 42, submissive, and breedable.
42! No! Sora's an old gay?
Well, because Sora has crow's feet.
He's a 42-year-old 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Love that. What was I gonna say?
We love that for you. So I'm not allowed to say anything about your music taste, but but you're allowed to openly shit on me.
Yes, because you're white. But what was I gonna say? But like, yeah, no, Rachel Dolezal, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if you had like imagine you have like a patch on your skin, like a caffeine patch, something similar, but it's melanin. What?
All right.
Yeah, I don't even have much else to say about that, but that's kind of scary.
A lot of white teenage boys who think they're hardcore would love that.
Just have melanin. I have a melanin patch.
Dude,
It's like,
that would be a situation where people would People would abuse the shit out of that. The fuck, that was scary. Someone's dragging a shovel outside. They're coming to bury me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'd be running. I'd be like, Policia.
Police.
Alice.
I remember one time I was driving by. I was driving on a road, and my window was down, and I saw a cop car pulled over to the side, and his window was down, and for some reason I was just in a real shitty mood, and so I decided to scream at him. I was just like, "Police!" And then he just looked at me and he considered following, but he didn't. I replaced the P with a full-on B.
What was he gonna do? Like, if he followed you, like, what would he do?
I think it was just gonna be like, why did you do that? Because I said it very loud and very aggressively so that he could hear me.
It's like, why'd you do that? I wanted you to know you were a shithead.
No. I remember when a homeless guy pounded on my window, and I would like call the police to just be like, hey, this guy might be doing something because, he tried to break into my car and he obviously broke into someone else's. And then when the cops showed up, before they even talked to me, they were looking for the guy. And, like, I was literally sitting there for an hour, and then they were just like, all right, get out. And I was like, oh, okay.
You know what was fun? This reminds me. I remember, like, talking to, like, the store guard. I don't know what he was there for. Right? I don't remember what he was doing, but I remember, like, someone... I was in Atlantic City at the time. And, yeah, and I remember when I was a kid, I was going to, like, a strip, getting new clothes, getting, getting, like, some new shoes, and, I remember, like, this one black dude, just, like, fucking, there's a reason why I mentioned he was black, but there was, like, this one black dude, he was, like, stealing, I think he was low-key stealing, because he was running out of the store very suspiciously, he was running out of the store very suspiciously as the alarms were going off, and he had his hands in his pocket and he was looking left to right very suspiciously. And I said to the guard, I think he was like working at another store. I didn't really know what he was doing. I was like, I don't know how old I was. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I said to him, hey, this dude's like stealing shit, and he's just like, well, you shouldn't be judgmental. And I just looked at him. And I just looked at him. And I'm just like, okay. Like it was kind of traumatizing because I just kind of felt like no one believed me.
Oh my god, it's so fucking... When no one believes you in situations like that, it's super heartbreaking.
He was black too, by the way.
The cop was black.
Yeah, the store guard was black too.
Okay.
I think he might... I think he might have black people unjustly prosecuted.
Yes. I mean, yeah, that's true. But for a second, I thought you were saying...
Why he was saying that. But he was literally running out of the store with the store alarms blaring, with pockets in his hands.
And he's acting real suspicious.
Across the street. Yes.
Yeah. Well, for a second, like, I thought the way you were, like, going about that, for a second, I thought, when the cop said, don't be judgmental, for some reason, I was thinking, like, maybe the cop was white and he was telling you, and you gave him the look and you were just like, excuse me?
Right? It's like, it was really weird. It's just really weird thinking back on it.
It is really weird when shit like that ends up happening. Hey!
Hey?
I found the rug!
Well, Are you gonna decorate it in your house? Ma, it looks pretty fucking ugly.
It's a living being. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can but, like, you haven't had, like, people don't decorate living beings in their house.
Fucking... The rug is literally doing its job, trying to... Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Aladdin, he's dead.
I like how they just, like, tilted his model a little bit.
They rotated his axis.
For real, it looks so bad.
Man,
Man!
I love Genie in this game. He does not have the Robin Williams flair, but he tries.
Thanks, Sora.
He's just like, hey, Shara!
Doing out here?
He's like, hey, Bart, I mean, Aladdin, yeah. I mean, the thing about this fucking game... What the fuck? Oh my god, the fucking save area is in the cutscene, and it fades in and out. That's weird.
Thanks.
Okay.
I think I'll put that on hold until we reach Agrabah.
Bro, whenever I see this Genie, I can't help but see fucking
See, there's this
Will Smith.
girl in Agrabah named Jasmine,
I was about to say why, and then I remembered.
and she could never fall for
God, you know, Will Smith's doing the best he can.
Oh, that's right.
I don't,
She's in trouble,
he
Aladdin.
gets such strange roles,
Come
too.
on, let's get going.
I feel
It's
bad.
like-
I feel bad for actors in live-action Disney movies.
Bro, he's so strange. Like, I remember that time when he was Muhammad Ali?
Oh yeah, he was. I forgot.
Yeah, it was low-key. I don't know. Like, whenever Will Smith does something serious, like he does impressions, it's low-key kind of strange. It's so uncanny because it's like
I guess you don't
he
get
doesn't
it.
sound like Will Smith, but he sounds like Will Smith just enough.
Yeah. I mean, Bradley Cooper is in that kind of same vein. Like, I remember when Guardians of the Galaxy was coming out, and Bradley Cooper was going to be the voice of the raccoon,
Hey, Genie.
of Rocket the raccoon.
Use my
And
last
then
wish to free
when
you
the
from
movie
my
came out, Rocket sounded nothing like Bradley Cooper. There was like some Bradley Cooper mannerisms that were in there, but just done in a completely different voice. And I was like, oh my god, that is him. What the fuck? Yeah, I have to go to like a save area and I have to change Goofy out. But I'm just gonna have to deal with like Goofy not being in my team until like the final boss of this area.
Man, Goofy's kind of replaceable. What?
The thought the thought of Donald and Mickey just being like, leave him behind, he's expendable. I'm not going down there.
And Goofy's just like, the whore, the whore, the whore.
That's specifically what he says. Gahor, gahor, gahor. That's his most famous catchphrase.
That's the most famous thing.
Yeah.
And his also most famous song is "The Bird is the Word." It's the bird, which is actually scathing critique of racism and capitalism.
He's picked up chicks with "the bird is the word" for sure. That's how Maxie was born. That's actually how Maxie was born. Is Goofy went up to some woman who was like, "Hey, the bird is the word," and she's like, "God, I'm moist."
That her fucking clit retracted.
Contracted.
Yeah. Like the fucking mutant, she said, "Oh, all right."
She's like, "Ah, yeah."